different services that you guys offer here?
So we do offer nails, gel-X, pedicures, acrylic toes, blowouts, haircuts, facials, waxing, the Korean scalp treatments. We also offer the manicures, shellac application, shellac removal, refills.
So it's a variety of things that you can get done here at Lily's. It's kind of a one-stop shop. You can get your hair, your facials, your nails, but we're focusing today on the Korean spa treatment. Now, as soon as we heard that you guys had this available here in Mission, we ran over here, guys, because it's pretty rare, I think, down here in the Valley. We've seen it on TikTok, we've seen it on Instagram. Tell our friends at home a little bit more about how the Korean spa treatment works.
So we start off by doing the scalp analysis, and let's say you come in for redness in your scalp with like flakes. We'll look at the areas of where it's at. So let's say it's here on your hairline. It has something to correlate like with your stomach, or if it's here on the side, it's like problems with your teeth or your eyes. So different areas of like redness, the flakes mean different things. And in our cameras, you can actually see like the follicle, if it's open or closed, which we want to see. And then we'll go ahead and do the treatment, and we base the treatment off of your scalp. So we customize them to fit our clients.
Wow. So it's much more than just coming in and being relaxed and having a little you time. That's a part of it, but it's a complete treatment that's gonna help you. And I think our scalp is something we neglect more often than not. So this is really beneficial to you at the end of the day.
Yes.
Are there any promotions that you have going on right now? It's holiday season. People are looking to give gifts or treat themselves. Do you have any specials?
We do. We have the VIP on promo. It's our Black Friday promo, and it's gonna be $100, so you do say $50.
Okay.
And that one's gonna go on till November 30th.
Again, guys, if you want to experience the Korean scalp treatment that you've been seeing all over your TikTok feed for yourself, you can come here to Lily's Beauty Lounge in Mission. Call the number that you see on your screen so you can get your appointment today. You definitely deserve it. Something is brewing in the city of Brownsville, and if you're a fan of coffee, this spot may be for you. Take 5 visited the coffee shop that puts a unique spin on a traditional latte.
Hey guys, it's Eddie.
And it's Lori. And this is 956 Coffee. Our menu is deeply inspired by our traditional roots. The horchata, we don't cut any corners when we make it. We take 12 hours to brew it. We add our coffee, so it's kind of like our traditional drinks with a twist. So our agua de Jamaica, we add a squeeze of lemon, we add cold brew to kind of make it our own.
Yeah, our drinks are inspired by the people around us and the history that we have as well with those people. So we have our most popular drink, which is gonna be our rice and beans. That's gonna be a house horchata with a shot of espresso. You have the sister drink to that, which is gonna be the matchata. That's gonna be a house horchata with a shot of matcha. Our seasonals also are inspired by our roots as well, and those change out all the time. Like we have a eggnog drink coming out for the winter time that's inspired by the family hangouts that we had that had a lot of eggnog. We also have like a Mexican mocha coming out, which is inspired by family hangouts and having that chocolate around Christmas time. The Shaken Amber, we had our brother-in-law working with us. He actually helped create that drink. He was really into mixology, and he was our first employee. So when we were located downtown, he was one of the ones helping me create that drink.
My grandma would take care of us a lot, and she's really, really into coffee. So whenever I would go over to her house at like 4 or 5 years old, she would kind of give us coffee with our little animal crackers and everything like that. So she's the one that really, really inspired me and kind of just made me obsessed with coffee.
Right now we're gonna be making the mistletoe. It's one of the drinks we're most excited for the winter menu. And it's gonna first take a little bit of maple. It's gonna give it a really nice aromatic, but also add some sweetness to offset the bitters and the acidity from the espresso. And it's gonna take a double shot of this Basha Bakel bean that we have, which is gonna add some nice fruitiness to it. And then it's gonna be just a little bit of eggnog. Should be nice and creamy. And then we're gonna top that off with a little bit of nutmeg. And there you have it, the mistletoe. A fun fact, we almost opened up as an awa company. Before we started going on our coffee dates, we started going on awa dates. We thought it was fun to go and have an awa, but then we fell more in love with coffee and we decided to bring those two together. I feel like it's hard to envision what you would get to, but God just keeps blessing us with more and more. We're just really excited for what He has lined up for us. But yes, this is right now our dream location, and just excited to see what else we have coming for us.
Still ahead on Take 5, enjoy the magic with Santa, featuring vendors, rides, and music, all happening at South Padre Island. The details are next. And this local gym is ready to help you with your New Year's resolutions. There's no need to wait till January. This story is on its way next.
Disaster can hit you in the blink of an eye. And you realize in this world, there's only right and wrong, justice and injustice. When catastrophe strikes and the greedy insurance refuses to pay, hire a powerful lawyer who is fearless in the eye of the storm. Ezequiel Reina. Power wins big. Call 1-800-SEEK-REINA.
The STEM fields are providing opportunity to be part of the developments that will shape the future, and the Army National Guard is at the forefront of the movement. Soldiers can serve part-time and choose from dozens of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics jobs, working with cutting-edge technology and innovations. And the skills and experience they receive can open doors for them to civilian careers in the STEM world. Join a team that is taking the lead in STEM by talking to a local recruiter or by going to nationalguard.com/careers.
It's a night you don't want to miss.
Who will win it all on the finale of Dancing with the Stars? Bravo!
5 couples remain.
Watch and vote live.
This is how you do it.
The Dancing with the Stars finale, live Tuesday.
Put it right in there.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Coach!
Get Black Friday savings now with the #1 team in Texas at Bird Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? Even during these difficult times, the insurance company is working as hard and as fast as possible to do whatever it takes to pay you as little as possible. You need my help. Call me now for your free consultation. We can safely meet with you in person, by FaceTime from your cell phone, or by internet from your home, or from our exclusive client-only conference room. We can even come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, the help you need is just a phone call away. Call me now and I'll start fighting for you. I'm attorney George Rubio. Call me now.
Well, it'll be a winter wonderland soon, or at least as much of a winter wonderland as we can get here in the Valley. Joining me to tell us all about South Padre Island's winter wonderland is Denise Villalobos. Denise, thank you for coming all the way down here from the beach for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited, and just like a lot of people can relate, we cannot believe that the year is almost over.
Yes.
But before that, we are ready to celebrate the holidays already.
I love it. So there's 3 big events that we're going to be talking about today, but before that, there's actually some fun on Thanksgiving. Is that right?
it's Thanksgiving. We are open. A lot of our restaurants are actually open, offering Thanksgiving buffets or special meals.
Got it.
So yeah, even if you want to spend prior to the holidays on South Padre Island, we're more than open to anyone that wants to visit us.
Perfect. So always open, guys. The beach is always a great idea, but there's some parades that are also happening as well before we get into the big 3 events. Which are those?
Yes, on Thursday, December 5th, we're going to have lighting of the tree at the Visitor Center at South Padre Island. We're going to be having cookies, hot chocolate, especially for all the family. And then on Friday, we're going to have the traditional street parade on Padre Boulevard.
Wow. So those are really great family fun events, and it kind of just goes along with our next Winter Wonderland event. So there's 3 big ones that you guys focus on. Which are those?
Yes, so we have Winter Wonderland, which is going to be a lot of fun. Like you mentioned, also a lot of vendors for the kiddos specifically. We're going to have Santa there as well, some music, DJ, and that is just the party prior to the Light a Boat Parade, which is a beautiful, beautiful tradition that we've had on South Padre Island for many, many years. And so, yeah, if anybody wants to, they can also participate if you want to register your own boat, or if you want to enjoy it, you can also go there and enjoy it. And then last but not least, we're going to have Breakfast with Santa, which is very exciting for the kids and for the entire family, and that one is going to happen at the South Padre Island Convention Center.
Wow, so a lot of fun to have out at the island. I think people may think, well, we're getting close to December, it's a little too cold, but still so much fun. So how can people find more information or tickets or any for these events? Where do they find all of that?
Yeah, well, the beauty of our events, our holiday events, is that all of them are free and open to the public, so no tickets are needed. The only thing that you would really have to look into would be to plan your entire stay for the weekend.
Okay.
And that, all the information, they can find it at sopadre.com, and that's where you can find, aside from all the information for all these events, accommodations and other things to do. And like you said, we are still having beautiful, beautiful weather, and the sun is shining, and we're so excited for these events as well.
Amazing. Well, Denise, it sounds like I might have a little trip over there myself, because this is so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us know all about these events.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me.
And again, guys, South Padre Island's Winter Wonderland event is happening on December 7th, including the Lighted Boat Parade. And you can have breakfast with Old St. Nick as well on the 8th at the SPI Convention Center. You can find more information by going to their website. That's sopadre.com. And coming up on Take 5, the owners of one of the most successful businesses in the Valley are here. We're going to get to know Luis and Rosemary Hess a little better as we continue.
How do you get a free treat at DQ? Just ask for the tacos. That's right. Buy a Texas T-brand taco combo at any DQ location in Texas and get a free treat. Your choice of a DQ sandwich, a small cone, or a dilly bar. It's one tasty combination. Zesty, crunchy tacos and the cold perfection of our soft serve. Only for a limited time. So get your taco combo and free treat today.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Quinn, you've got a marketable name, but I'm in the business of getting Texans more. So I've been workshopping this with my team to take you to the next level. How do you feel about the Quintellectual? The Quinsation? Okay then, how about...
Look, Jeff, how about you just focus on what you do best? Like helping Texans who've been injured in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident.
Sure, fair enough.
If you've been hurt and you want more, call the Fours.
How about Quinterception?
I don't think so.
We all have been impacted by the challenges of this past year.
More than ever, it's important that we take care of what's in here.
Emotional well-being is a part of self-care. It's important to recognize and understand the social, emotional competencies and to reach out to others when we see that they might need help.
If you're struggling with negative thoughts or emotions, contact your school counselor or Garrett facilitator. Resources are available for students and parents. Help is available.
From a dream to reality, Gentry Gym has grown in the city of Harlingen, and their goal is to help you grow too. Take 5 visited with the owners who tell us why they are not your typical gym.
Hey, my name is Chase Gentry.
Hey, I'm Jackie Gentry.
And this is Gentry Gym.
I was a competitive bodybuilder, always wanted to open a gym. He was working in the dealership world.
So for health and fitness, before we opened the first gym 7 years ago, I worked in a career that required me to be dark to dark 6 days a week. And the gym was sort of both of our escape. And
you'd find us at the gym at 10 p.m. working out till they closed, because that was our only time together.
So we just built off of that and tried to offer the same getaway and escape for other people because of how significant it was for our own personal mental, I think, well-being at the time. And then, 7 years later, here we are, which is crazy. A gym, it can be very intimidating just for the sake of being a gym. You've got sort of the individual that is a regular gym goer, and then you've got the individual that have never gone to the gym ever, and they're wanting to better themselves, they're wanting to get healthy, they're wanting to change their life. And so it's a very big deal for somebody to finally get up and walk into that establishment, no matter if it's ours or another gym, it doesn't matter. We've tried to do our best to make everyone feel welcome. There's a ton of different, I guess, necessities that these people need to accommodate their own personal gains, right? So we have tried to, tailor the equipment around everyone. We've got dumbbells, 5 through 200s now. There's a ton of just selectorized machines, all the things that you're going to be used to seeing in normal gyms, but it's a little more hardcore, I guess,
A little more, yeah. We are not your typical gym, so we don't just have the basics.
Yeah. The body needs to be taxed, and we've tried to find the best of each piece that's going to really target and focus on individual muscle groups to get the absolute best outcome. She's my best friend. We've been together for 20 years. We're high school sweethearts. So we do everything together. We talk about everything, we share everything, and business is no different. It's just a normal day.
We fight about paint colors.
Yeah. This wall's black. You're like, no, no, or whatever. But
it's been really fun. It really has.
Yeah.
And I think we wouldn't, be where we are today if we didn't have each other.
Yeah,
for sure.
We've built a very strong foundation, and we didn't want to stray too far away from that, but. We're 7 years old, we're the old dog, and we do acknowledge the things that we didn't have. We didn't have showers, we didn't have air conditioning.
Kids club.
We didn't have, a place to bring your kid. So, all of those things to make your time inside the gym more convenient is what we're putting into this new facility. We're 3.5 times bigger than our last one. We've got a ton of showers. We've got a place to bring your kid. We're now a dual climate controlled gym. So gym 1 is air conditioned. Gym 2 is not, because again, our current member base loves the heat, but there's a lot of people that can't hang with it. So being able to offer both different variations of training, I think is going to open that door a little bit to provide different training characteristics for different people. We're very much anti-salesy.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be here, we don't want to force you to be here. We just invite you to come hang out and see if it feels right.
See if you're inspired, see if you want to be better. That's I think what our goal is.
And will the weather cooperate for an outside workout? Well, let's check in with our fashion forecast.
Well, we will be back into the low 80s this evening, so still calling for the short sleeve shirts. Yes, the week of Thanksgiving, and we're still dressing in the short sleeves. No need for the umbrella, and really, I don't think any need for the umbrella throughout the rest of the week. Now, if you want some sort of new wardrobe and you're looking for your Black Friday forecast, shouldn't look too bad. By that day, we should be in the 70s, which means another front will be coming through. You may want the light jacket for Friday morning. We are talking mostly sunny skies and then much cooler conditions. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Still ahead on Take 5, thank you cards. Should you send them or not? An expert is here with what you need to know next.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook, X, and Instagram today. KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
3, 2, 1. A historic day in the RGV.
A lot of different things we're going to be watching this time.
And Channel 5 News is live at Starbase.
We saw a successful launch. They learned a lot. We know they learned a lot.
Covering all angles of SpaceX's Starship. It's a new era in space travel in the RGV. Channel 5 News, the Valley's news channel. The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen. Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
Well, there's nothing better than saying thank you to those that you appreciate. And now we're learning to do it today on print. Joining us to tell us all about it is Dr. Barbara Baggerly Hinojosa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm saying thank you here out loud, but it's always nice to kind of send it in a little card form.
Yes, so in today's electronic age where everything is text or email, it is somewhat of a competitive advantage, if you will, to take the time to write out a thank you note after an important meeting or a dinner or a lunch, or even obviously when you've received some gifts.
Right.
So thinking about, your stationery, what you would like to use to send your thank you card to your host or hostess is really important, because what it does is it tells the person that you have put in the extra time and the extra thought to really show your appreciation.
Right. And one of these little thank you cards here that we have, so cute, so personalized. Is it more so of anything goes when you're kind of making your thank you card or picking your thank you card, or is there a certain format we're looking for?
So I like to tell everyone that when it comes to thank you cards and stationery in general, personal or professional stationery, you really want to select something that reflects you, your personality. So I say look for quality right. paper, but if you're someone who loves lots of colors, that's great. I think for me, I am a very very traditional person in thought. So things like with the little dogs and there's all kinds of stationery, and it doesn't have to cost a whole lot of money. You can find stationery cards at the dollar store, at boutique stores. It doesn't have to be very expensive, but the idea is that you have put a little more time and thought into writing out the thank you card. And then if we think about the timeline of it all, so if you go have dinner with someone and then you come home and on Friday, let's say you write out a little thank you card for all the events that you had during the day, that card arrives maybe a week later. So for that person who you met with, it's already done and gone, but now you're that reminder. You're back. They're thinking about you again. It's on their desk. And so it just is a way for us to be gracious and say thank you for things that we are grateful for and thankful for, but also to be that reminder, here I am, don't forget about me.
Right. And I love that you were talking about dinner, because thank you cards extend beyond, you know, attending a wedding or something more formal. It can be something as easy as, we had a great dinner, I had a great time, and you want to show your appreciation for that.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be. I think traditionally we've always thought of thank you cards as when we received gifts. So like at a wedding or a graduation, we would sit down and write our thank you cards. Right. But I think in these days, it's an opportunity to stand apart. So even after a really nice meeting, a productive meeting, it's okay to write a thank you card and say, just thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for lending me the space to have a meeting with you. Again, it just really sets us apart.
A nice touch.
Yes.
Well, I want to say thank you to Dr. Barbara Baglier-Hinojosa for joining us and reminding us a nice thank you card never goes out of style. And again, remember, you can join us here every Monday to learn more about manners on our Take 5 Table Talk. After experiencing time in the hospital, this next guest wanted to bring comfort to those in the hospital this holiday season. How you can help as Take 5 continues.
This Wednesday, Black Friday deals start early at Ashley. Get 30% off your entire purchase or get 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase and no down payment. Shop Ashley's Black Wednesday Midnight Madness.
The valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Well, I tell you what, around the city streets, they're all slow. Really not too bad in terms of the traffic at this point. Let's switch over to the maps.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate.
Go ahead. Call him yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Don't wait. Call 1-888-AETNA-23 to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s y...
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5, and 10.
Ashley's Black Friday is here. Friday morning, doors open at 7 a.m. Shop incredible doorbusters starting at just $1.99. Plus, from 7 to 10 a.m. only, get your choice sofa only $2.99. Don't miss Black Friday at your local Ashley.
Helping spread holiday cheer is what this teen is hoping to do. After being a patient himself at South Texas Health System, he knew he wanted to help. Joining us today to talk all about how you can be a part of it is Isaac himself, as well as some of his ambassadors. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
So I want our friends at home to hear a little bit more about Isaac's Angel Toy Drive. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started, Isaac?
So I started with my toy drive when I was 7, because when I was in the hospital, I received a lot of toys and gifts from friends and family. And when I left the hospital, I wanted to give back and all that, because I made a couple friends on my floor that I was staying at. And I had the idea to give some gifts to him. And my mom was like, oh, okay. And I'm a very fair person, so I was like, oh, if I'm gonna give presents to this person, oh no, I'm gonna give gifts to this person, and then I must give it to everyone else. And it started off with just the floor, and then my mom was like, oh, okay, we could probably do that. And then I thought, well, if I'm gonna give it to the whole floor, that I should give it to the whole hospital. And she was like, oh, we'll try doing that. We'll ask our family and see if they could help out. So that's pretty much how I started.
Wow, and here you guys are 9 years later, is that right?
Yes.
9 years later, you guys are growing more and more. There's 24 drop-off locations for you guys to visit, and we actually have some of his ambassadors here. You guys are kind of spearheading this into your own schools, is that right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that, how that came to be.
Well, it came to be because I'm in HOSA, so it's like a health organization for doctors and upcoming doctors. And usually towards the end of the year, some students are a little bit behind on their community service hours. So there's a bunch of opportunities to give in, and everybody wants community service.
Right.
So we had an idea, how about we incorporate it with the school, and especially since it's incorporating with doctors, it makes more sense, or it makes sense that if you want to be a doctor in the future, you're giving out to the kids in the hospital. So I encourage everybody to come help out as much as you can, and it's a really good cause.
Absolutely, and we have Jacob here as well. Jacob, why is this so important for you to take part of?
It's important because we want to see, when we give the gifts to the children, we want to see their faces light up. It's to make them feel better while they're sick and they're hurting. We want to make them feel better.
Wow. Well, guys, I gotta say, this was an absolutely inspiring interview. Thank you guys for doing this. And of course, we want to thank all 3 of you for joining us to let us know, because we want to spread that message out and hopefully help you guys reach more kids this year.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, guys, you have until December 20th to donate to Isaac's Angel Toy Drive. For more information, you can always visit Isaac's Toy Drive on Facebook. The holidays are coming up and many of us are cooking, but what should we do with the leftovers? We're going to tell you coming up next. And the owners of Hess Air are in our studios. You'll never guess where they met. We're going to tell you as Take 5 continues.
I can help my family pay for the cost of tuition thanks to Bird Ogden.
I can attend the University of Texas at Austin thanks to Lee's Pharmacy.
I'm making my family proud thanks to McDonald's.
I can continue my education journey through Vantage Bank.
I can pursue a degree in psychology thanks to Channel 5.
Congratulations to our Student of the Week. Each recipient will receive $1,000 towards higher education thanks to our sponsors.
Put it right in.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Coach!
Get Black Friday savings now with the #1 team in Texas at Bird Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
If a person's vaccinated, they can still contract COVID-19, but we know that people that are vaccinated don't get as sick as those who are unvaccinated. That's why it's important for all individuals who have an immunocompromised status, who are over a certain age, who are around people who have poor health, they need to get vaccinated. It will improve your health. It will help us get over this disease.
When your alarm goes off,
Run with what's
what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you and your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new
now
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A, because we're on all morning long. Good morning, America.
Good morning, RGV.
Eyewitness News Mornings and GMA all morning long.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what's making news today. Edinburg invited residents to lend their skills to a new mural in town. This one is on the north-facing wall of the Gateway Office Supply Building right by the courthouse. It is called Edinburg, There is No Place Like Home. Once complete, the city says it will showcase Edinburg's culture. Valley doctors are reminding diabetics to stick to their routines this Thanksgiving. They say those taking weight loss medications like Ozempic and Mounjaro need to avoid loading up their plates with food. Overeating while on those medications can make you sick and worsen the nausea associated with them. Instead, doctors say practice portion control and stay away from sugar and alcohol.
Unseasonably warm conditions continue across the valley into the evening hours. We drop from the 80s into the 70s, but a weak front overnight will make tomorrow just a little bit cooler, not dramatically so, but at least a little more comfortable across the area. Then another front late Thanksgiving will cool it off a lot for the end of the week. We'll update your forecast at 5 and 6. Christine?
Keep it here. Take 5 continues right after this.
Danica was very independent. She was fearless. She was fun. She was funny. She thought she was taking a prescribed pill, and in reality, it was a fake pill laced with fentanyl. My life has been devastated by the loss of my daughter. Don't take the risk. Think like it can happen to you.
Visit OnePillKillsTX.com, sponsored by HHSC.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants.
When it comes to autism, finding the right words can be tough. Finding understanding doesn't have to be.
Joanne, I love you.
Love you too. Together, we can create a kinder, more inclusive world for the millions of people on the autism spectrum. Go to autismspeaks.org.
KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
Take 5 is honoring high school seniors with our Senior Spotlight. Join us on Take 5 every Friday as we showcase a senior in the Valley who is excelling in the classroom and is a great role model at their school and in our community. If you know a shining senior, email us at take5@krgv.com. Take 5 is honoring high school seniors every Friday at 4 on Channel 5. A big congrats to the class of 2025.
Senior Spotlight is supported by Stefano's Brooklyn Pizza and Express.
Welcome back. It's another Monday Meals, and we're talking about holiday leftovers. A lot of us are creating different meals for the holiday season, but what do we do with all the leftovers? Well, HEB's Joanne Bro is here to join us to tell us a little bit about what we could do with them.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here and just really excited that we're thinking about what to do with leftovers, because we really try to reduce waste as much as possible in the kitchen and our fridge and our pantry. And so I'm here to present a breakfast, lunch, and dinner option that we can do with either chicken or turkey.
Okay.
Since that's probably we're gonna have left over, maybe some tamales too, but who are we kidding? Those are all gone by the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll eat those for sure.
Those are gone. Yeah. So what we can do with chicken or turkey for breakfast, for example, I'm thinking like a quick hash for breakfast. So we can use a butternut squash fresh or some sweet potato cubed up, put that into a skillet with your leftover meat, some fresh herbs, some fresh spices, and maybe top with an egg. And you've got a really quick sauteed chicken or turkey hash. So we're adding some veggies for that fiber, the protein from the leftover chicken or turkey, some fresh herbs and spices, of course a little bit more protein from the egg. Really great solid breakfast the whole family can enjoy.
Yeah, and the kids are home. You need to make a bunch of meals, right?
Yes, the leftovers will get to good use, for example.
All right, let's talk about lunch.
Yeah, so for lunch, a quick salad, right? Maybe you want something cold. So I'm thinking either we could do like a wrap, we could do like a cranberry turkey salad or a cranberry chicken salad in a wrapper sandwich. So what I brought here, for example, is gonna be these just dried cranberries. We could chop up that chicken and turkey. We can put in some celery, some maybe like a fresh nut, like an almond, walnut. And then I wanted to mix in some of that Greek yogurt, okay? So that Greek yogurt's gonna be a really great tangy, creamy flavor for that salad base. Spread that in a tortilla, roll it up, or do a sandwich, and you've got a really great easy lunch.
Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds tasty. All right, let's talk about dinner.
Dinner, so I know it's not quite cool yet, but hopefully, I mean, we're hoping, we're wishing for those cold vibes. In doing so, let's make a soup, right?
Okay.
I'll put it into a pot. It's gonna take 15-20 minutes. You'll get dinner on the table for the family. I'm gonna start here with unsalted chicken broth. I mentioned in a previous show that we wanted to do an unsalted chicken broth for like our Thanksgiving meals. Same here, it's gonna help reduce that sodium. Rely instead on your garlic, your bay leaves, your other spices and herbs to flavor that soup. To make it really easy for us, vegetable soup base. It's a frozen soup base. You just put it into the pan, into your pot with your unsalted broth, and you don't even have to worry about chopping, processing, things like that. Toss in your chicken, toss in your turkey. For grain, we're gonna go ahead and use this like quick cook 5-grain package. It's gonna add that fiber, that whole grain that we're looking for to kind of fill us up along with the protein. A really great option here. This will also have a little bit of protein in it to go along. So overall, very filling. Maybe a little crusty bread on the side, like a sourdough, or just some toasted bread slices would be a really great option to top off the meal.
Yeah, and all of this at HEB?
Yes, of course, it's always available at HEB, and so are HEB dietitians. If you guys would like to go and visit, walk the store with them, we're a really great resource for the community.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. There you have it, Holiday Swaps. Millie, back to you.
Coming up on Take 5, you've seen their commercial, and now you'll know some facts about this dynamic duo. An interview with the owners of Hess Air is next.
Everybody's working for the weekday.
IHOP, where weekdays are the new weekends.
Everybody wants IHOP House Babes.
Try the new House Babes menu for just $6. Available Monday through Friday at IHOP.
KRGV is hiring for positions on Channel 5 News and Noticias RGV.
We're looking for passionate individuals ready to tell compelling stories, uncover breaking news, and engage with our community.
We are looking for people in English y en español.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your career, there's a place for you at KRGV.
Scan the QR code now to learn more about the jobs listed on your screen.
Apply now and join our team as we continue to make a difference in our community.
This week, President-elect Trump's transition battles. Will several controversial nominees get confirmed? Plus, millions of Americans bracing for record holiday travel. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is the most-watched newscast in America.
Thanks to Lee Pharmacy, I will be pursuing a degree in journalism.
Thanks to Berg Ogden, I can serve my country and join the United States Navy.
Thanks to Vantage Bank, I'm setting an example for my younger siblings.
Thanks to McDonald's, I can pursue a degree in sports medicine.
Thanks to Channel 5, my dream of becoming an aerospace engineer can become a reality.
Congratulations to our Student of the Week. Each recipient will receive $1,000 towards higher education thanks to our sponsors.
reason we do this show.
And we love hearing from you.
TV's #1 entertainment talk show has everyone talking. You guys are so great together. Entertaining, hilarious, and so fun to watch. I am positive that you both are soulmates for sure. Always enjoy Kelly's snoring stories. You're the best we got on TV.
Thanks for all the love.
We promise to bring you more of what you love.
That's right.
Every weekday at 9 on Channel 5.
Every day, teachers make a difference. On Take 5, we're celebrating those whose dedication and passion help shape our future. Nominate your favorite teacher by emailing us their name, school, and why you think they deserve the recognition at teachertuesday@krgv.com. Every Tuesday, we will surprise a teacher during the show from 4 to 5 on Channel 5. Celebrate Teacher Tuesday on Take 5 because every great teacher deserves to be recognized. Take 5's Teacher Tuesday is supported by Awa Dental. Well, you've seen them on your TV and you can count on quality work when reaching out to them. But who is Luis and Rosemary from the Hess Air Company? We're getting to know them a little bit better today. Joining me here is Luis and Rosemary Hess. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, so we're going to do our 5 facts. Those are always fun. Helps us to know you guys a little better. So we're going to kick it off with our first fact.
Okay.
And it is about how you both met. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, well, actually, I met him as a blind date.
Really?
Yes, we were both in school at that time. He was studying his air conditioning, and I was studying
Culinary arts.
Culinary arts.
Over in Oklahoma.
It was Christmas time. I had dated someone else at that time, and this person and I just didn't click. And so he says, I have a friend. I said, okay, I'll try it. This was the friend.
Wow,
yes.
Incredible. Well, that leads us now to today where we are, and you guys have been married for how long now?
54 years.
So that is our second fact. So when did you guys get married exactly? Was it a fall wedding? Was it a summer wedding?
September of 1970.
Wow.
And yeah, we had, moving back a few years here, we had planned a big shindig, I guess you call it,
Nice.
in September of 2020, because that was our 50th anniversary.
Oh, incredible.
COVID hit that year.
Right.
So we still had our party. We still had about 120 guests. Nobody got sick.
Great.
And we had a good party. So we were planning to do something different next year for our 55 years. But I've been advised that my granddaughter is getting married next year in October.
Oh,
so I said, that's too much of a conflict here.
Too much party, yeah.
I can't do that.
That kind of leads us to our third fact now, because Hess Air is getting very close to their anniversary. Wow.
And that's where we are today with, I'll say, thousands of customers that we've been taking care of.
Absolutely. And am I wrong? I know that I heard a little bit about this. You guys started just there at your kitchen table. Is that right?
That's right. I was out in the field, and she was sitting literally in a mobile home, in our mobile home, at the kitchen table, writing my invoices because I let her do that, take care of that. And that's how we started, literally from the kitchen table.
And now here we are. Amazing. Well, you spoke a little bit about your service, and that's actually our fourth fact. You are, in fact, a veteran, and you are also a part of the FAR Rotary. Is that correct?
Yeah. Fresh out of school, out of technical school, it was with, but then again, my parents said, you know, move down here. Because of that, we are where we are with Hess Air. And we've been very blessed with all the customers that we have, and we enjoy what we do.
And tell me, you have been now a part of the FAR Rotary for how long?
I've been with Rotary going on 39 years.
Incredible.
Enjoy what I do with the FAR Rotary Club, helping the community, helping students getting scholarships. It's just fun. It's a sense of pride because not only
are you guys helping your customers at Hess Air, you're also helping the community. It's a lot, very busy bees here. So our fifth fact is actually talking a little bit about something I think you guys very much well deserve. It's your time off. How do you spend your time off?
Well, island. So we enjoy being down there pretty much every weekend. Down there we socialize. He loves to grill. We cook out every weekend. Of course, we enjoy time with the family when we can get time with the family, but they're so busy too, you know, raising a young family. Dress shopping during Thanksgiving holiday.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that.
A lot to look forward to. But I know one thing we can all look forward to as well, all of us here in the Valley, is Hess Hair is going to continue giving us great customer service, great quality products. Let's let the folks at home know where they can find you guys if they want any more information on any products or any services from Hess Hair.
You can call the line 377. And the thing about it, I get a lot of questions, you know, when you're going to retire. I enjoy what you do. I'd rather be doing what I'm doing.
Right. Well, I think I speak for everybody when I say we football North Pole. Admission is free and the memories are priceless. Also tonight, the Spear Memorial Library is hosting Children's Movie Night from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Spend quality time with the family, have some popcorn, and of course, enjoy a nice movie. And tomorrow is National Cake Day. We'll tell you how you can celebrate locally tomorrow on Take 5. Thank you so much for joining us here. We're back with more fun tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. Make sure you stay tuned. Channel 5 News at 5 is right after this.